Good morning. Good morning. Just waking up. It is not Folgers in my cup, though. It is Dunkin' Donuts pumpkin spice. Welcome to Making It with Mary. This morning I have a fruit plate that I'm going to assemble. It's going to be a continental breakfast. Oh, I forgot my yogurt. I have to take the yogurt out too. Good morning, good morning. Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining in. You've got Mary live. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Mary Burke, and I am here on my farm here in Alabama. If you don't follow me, you should. And here you know that you've got the real Mary. I'm live. I'm out here talking to you live. There's a lot of fakes out there, so make sure you're dealing with the real Mary. Today, I'll be using raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, some banana nut bread, and yogurt, and granola. Oh my goodness, I forgot the granola too. So I may have to jump off screen here and there to get a couple of items, such as my granola bars, because I don't have the crumble granola. I have not gone out and gone shopping, so granola bars it is, as well as the yogurt. So let's get crack-a-lackin', shall we? Let's see. I need something to rinse my berries in. So we will be rinsing some berries. I'm going to inspect the berries first. Good morning. Thank you for joining me here on Making It with Mary. This morning I'm just hand-picking some raspberries to go in to my morning breakfast. What do you all have for breakfast this morning? Thank you for joining me. It is a lovely, beautiful Sunday morning here. I hope the weather is good where you're at. Yes. May the sun be shining where you are. Let's see, hand-pick some blueberries. Again, I don't like the ones that are a little bit overripe. So we're going to do some blueberries. So, oops, I squished a little berry. Oops, I don't want to be squishing any berries. Woo! And I dropped a berry. Hold on. Oh, let me go get that berry. These are the Willy Wonka berries here. The golden, the other eggs. The ones that you don't use. Alright. And so we're going to put those in a colander. And then I'll be washing them. Here. I like my strawberries. We'll be slicing up some strawberries. There we go. I need 4 good ones. Let me pick the 4 good ones. I need juicy and plump. They're gonna be juicy. Are they gonna be plump? No bruises on them. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me. You've got Mary live. I am going to be putting together some berries, yogurt, granola, and of course my coffee. Now, are these berries organic? I'm sorry. If it came from the ground in the bush, it's organic. I didn't need for it to say on it, it's organic. I actually have wild raspberries that grow on the farm. So I do wild. Now see, wild would be another name for organic because I didn't plant them. They just started growing there. And I can eat them. Oh yeah. I can just go out and eat them whenever I want. Because if they're out there and the berries are on the bush, then you can pick them off and eat them whenever you want. So yes, whether or not they're organic or not, I don't know the difference. I'm sure somebody out there is gonna tell me what the difference is. But if you grew it and you picked it, it's organic. So anyways, I am going to rinse these off. Now, this is my nifty new sink here. And this nifty new sink is called a workstation because you can integrate it with so many different things. So it has a drying rack right on it, which I am going to use right now to drain from the colander. It also, the drying rack sits right here. Now I also, in here, have the cutting board that matches and sits right in there. And I can cut right here in the sink. However, I wouldn't be able to chat with you while I was doing that. So I am going to move my berries on over to you. There. All right. Now I'm going to use the same cutting board that I was going to use over there. And there. So now let's plate our, oh, and I gotta get my granola and my yogurt. So hang on there. So what are you guys gonna have for breakfast? Again, I am gonna make berries. I'm not making berries. I have berries. I have juice and plumpy? Is plumpy a word? Juicy and plump berries. There we go. And I am going to have some yogurt and granola. So hang in there. I'm gonna also open the window so you can listen to the birds chirp, hopefully. Yep, they're up there. Ooh, slammy banging. Didn't mean to slammy bang. All right, so you can hear it right there. All right, I'm gonna go get some yogurt and granola, and I'll be right back. Hang in there. You can still hear me. Yes, you can. You can hear me as I go to the refrigerator and go get some yogurt, and go to the closet so that I can go get some granola. All right, and ta-da! Just like that, I'm back. So I just use the fruit on the bottom yogurt. I don't use a Greek yogurt. I have found that Greek yogurts, I don't know, what's your take on Greek yogurt? There's some that I like, and then there's some that are just too heavy. They're too dense. They're too thick. It's hard to swallow. And then just oats and honey granola bar. But yes, so really the only thing that I have to slice is gonna be my strawberries. And I should have my knife right over there and a bowl for my yogurt. There we go. Words are tough this morning. You know why? I haven't had enough coffee. So thank you for joining me this morning. If you follow me, thank you so much. Thank you for helping to make my videos go viral. If you don't follow me, please follow me. Please heart, please comment on my videos. Nice comments. I only accept nice comments. There's lots to do here on the farm. Today is another day of work. Even though it's Sunday, there's no rest for the wicked. Gotta get out there, gotta get working. So, after I make my breakfast and eat it with you, I will be out working outside. As long as the weather is nice, we try to get as many projects done outside as we can. And then as the weather, we're expecting rain this week, so we'll see how it goes. So I am cutting just the green tip off the end of my strawberries. Now that they've been rinsed, all right, I don't shake them a whole lot. I mean, I can, obviously, to drain them, I can do some shaking there. And some wiggling. There. Shaking and wiggling on the berries in the colander. Yes. So, alrighty. There. But we're slicing the tips, or the green tips, off of the strawberries. And sure, I could just throw some berries on a plate and eat it, but why not present it pretty? So, I liked the way, when I was in Puerto Rico, the way that they presented my morning. I'm taking it from that. My morning fruit that I would get. I usually start every morning with fruit and granola and some yogurt. If you want to know some Mary-isms, it helps if I continue slicing these. So, and I'm not going to wash my hands too, so hold on. Okay. So many projects have been completed here at the farm. So thank you again for helping me make all those videos go viral. The countertops are in, and I should put my hair back, don't you think? No. All right, we're not going to. All right, I just washed my hands. Hold on. Rinse those off again. There we go. All right, now I'm going to slice these berries. So nothing special to it, just slicing it right down the middle. A nice smooth stroke through the berry from one end to the other. And then that's one. I'm going to do a total of 4 altogether. So there, slice it right down the middle and work it. Now, oops, see sometimes the mint slides out. We don't want that to slide out. There. This is all for presentation. And I like the sliced berries when I'm having my morning. See? They stuck. They didn't want to slide. They didn't want to slide with it. This one is an extra thick on this side, so I'm going to do another slice. I hold the end of the blade here, obviously not down this side, on the sharp side, but you pinch the blade. A lot of people do this, and you're not supposed to do that. You get better maneuverability if you have it pinched between your thumb and forefinger. Little known fact. You can control the knife better than if you just put your finger. Most people you see will do this. You're not supposed to do that. I still catch myself doing it every once in a while though. So pinch the blade and then slice it right through the berry. Okay. Oops. And again, I went with ripe berries, plump and juicy. All right, so now I have my plate, and I am going to arrange the berries on here. I make them look like a little volcano, or a little mountaintop. There on one side, and we're going to do it on the other side, here, all around, like so. All right, this is just fruit in the bottom. Oh, wait, I gotta put my, there. Hold on, wait a minute. There's so much more to go. And I have my raspberries here. Did I not take an even number? Oh, I did, 6. And then I scattered the blueberries. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much for hearts and all your comments. I love your comments and the diamonds, comments, diamonds. I love it all. All right, now I did have a little extra juice. I don't know if you can see that. The berries bled a little bit. So I put that in the sink for me to clean up later. Whatever mess you make, you have to clean it up. Or have someone to clean it up. Here, it's me. All right, now pop the top. And it's just standard. It doesn't matter. I like the berries. I tend to like berries. The raspberry, the blackberry. Sometimes I'll mix in blackberry with this, or a banana, or orange, like a mandarin orange. I like the mandarin oranges. I am going to stir it first so it comes out all colorful, so it's not two colors. There. This is a berry mix, just going to be the same berries that I have on the bottom. But sometimes I use banana strawberry, or I'm not wild about the peach. I don't know. So you guys can always put in your comments what you're having for breakfast. Thank you so much for joining in. So I recently came back from Puerto Rico, so I don't know if you've seen those videos. Beautiful, beautiful island. If you ever have a chance to go, I highly recommend it. I will definitely be going back to, I didn't have enough time. I got to see Old San Juan and San Juan, both by boat and by land. So I highly recommend that if you can get down there to see it, it's beautiful. Now I do want to go back to see the Yunque forest. I didn't get in, rainforest, I didn't get to see that. And I didn't get out to the islands, Culebra or Viejos. Those are two islands that I do want to get back to go see as well. And maybe I'll stay in a different section. Isla Verde is supposed to be beautiful, but I stayed at Condado Beach and the waves were crazy, crazy. That part, I was on the north part of the island, and that is the Atlantic Ocean. Now, I don't know the areas to the south, but that is on the Caribbean side. So if you wonder where you are in the world, the north of Puerto Rico is the Atlantic and the south is the Caribbean. So, all right. But absolutely beautiful. We'll go back again. I'm actually looking into how quick I can go back there. So, I got to do some inshore fishing there, which was fantastic. I didn't go out for big game fish, but I was able to catch jack crevalle, snook. Try to catch tarpons. They're lazy. They did not want to eat, or it was too hot for them, one or the other. They were, you could see them. You could see them swirling at the bottom, but they did not want to come out and eat. Okay, I'm going to put my berries in the container. And yes, I am going to lick. It's good. Now, if I was serving that plate to you, obviously, I would not lick the spoon. All right, now for the fun part. Since I didn't have bagged granola, oh, and I've got my banana nut bread. All right, so we're going to wipe this down. Wipe down. Take my trash off. Now, if Stella were here, she's already outside. She is already out there. But if she were inside with me right now, she likes strawberries too. She eats the strawberry tips. So I'm going to open that up. And the fun part is, I must be kind of weird. The fun part for me is breaking up the granola. There, crushing it. All right, so here. Now, well, I might need a second one. I just take the hilt of the knife and break it up. Yeah. If you want some crushed granola, they took it and pressed it into a bar, and I'm taking it back to its natural oat self. But this is all because I didn't have the oats in bag. It's because, so here's my homemade granola. Just kidding. It's Nature Valley. Thanks for joining me this morning. You've got Mary Live. This is how you know you've got the right account. This is the account to follow. This is something that's always happening here, even when I'm doing nothing. It's fun. It's fun to be here. Yes, I take you through my day and the things that I encounter, and I have fun with it. And I try to share that fun with you. There is always something to do here at the farm. There is. There just always is. All right, so now that I've crumbled it all up, I am going to pour some right in the yogurt, but the rest I am going to spread around on that berries, on those berries. Okay. Whoop, I got some big honking pits there. Some of that dust right there. Spread it around. Okay. And now you can see, oops, what that looks like. I'm going to eat the big parts. So good morning. Welcome to Making It with Mary. You've got me putting together my breakfast, which is strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, yogurt, and granola that I just crushed up. Hold on, I'm going to empty this into the barrel. I will be right there. You can still hear me. There. Barrel's on the table. All right. Now, I did not bake the banana bread myself. I went and I purchased it, as you can see, from Publix, if you have a Publix near you. Their bakery is very good. I like their bakery. Okay. So, now, we are going to, it just had berries on it, but in case you don't want berries on your banana. I don't know, I think most people want berries on their banana. Here we go. I just take a little different approach to it. Instead of just slapping it on the plate, I'm going to put a nice presentation to it. So there, I'm going to take this. And now, I am just going to, and there you have it. There's morning breakfast. A banana bread, the yogurt, and my berries. All that's missing now is my coffee and my, and a spoon. So now, you ready to dig in? You ready to try some of it? There you go. Have some. Try it out. It's right there for you, right on the other side of the screen. So what am I up to today? All right, now that I have my breakfast ready, dig in, let's eat and have our coffee. You can always put up there what you are having for breakfast this morning. As you can see, I'm having my plump, juicy berries. Here's a razzleberry. I grew up calling them razzleberries. And then blueberries. The blueberries, I always call those blueberries. Does anybody remember the cereal? Do they still make it? Count Chocula and something blueberry. But it was blueberry. Blue, but it was blueberry. It was a cereal growing up. All right. So I don't know if you have that in your neck of the woods. So I am going to also put my cutting board in the sink in order to get washed. There we go. As you can see, it is a beautiful day outside today. I will be working outside all day. And this fruit is as a natural sugar. So it's quick energy. And that's part of the reason that I have it every morning. Who doesn't need a little extra energy in the morning? I don't know about you, but mornings are not, do not come easy to me. I mean, they come all the time, every day, which is a good thing to wake up and get up and whatever, but I wouldn't call myself a morning person. So I tend to enjoy a slow start to my day and then work up to getting into the mischief I get into every single day. So, and there's lots of stuff to do here around the farm. We have chickens that are free range. I have baby chickens. I have 4 baby chickens that's getting close to ready to release into the general population. I have tailored back a lot of the birds. I don't have the ducks anymore. I didn't have a good I didn't feel like I had a good environment for them. I had a great pen and everything like that, but I didn't have a big pond or anything, and I was using little plastic ponds. So I repurposed them. I rehomed them to people that had large farms with big ponds in them. So I donated them to make sure that they had a good place to go to. So I tailored back those, so no more ducks as of yet, unless of course I come up with a better system here to house and have the ducks. The Muscovies could have stayed. They're woodland ducks and they don't make a lot of noise, but duck poop is an issue, so I don't, it's hard enough to clean up after the chickens. So yes, even though they're free range, they do have a coop, and the coop does have to be swept out and the straw changed. And I have a couple of hens that are laying, so I collect their eggs every day. Speaking of which, I have to go out and get their eggs today. We have Papa Pig. Papa Pig, you know the purpose of Papa Pig. I have not started one of, throughout school there was an agricultural class, and they had a baby pig that they raised during one semester, a couple of semesters, and but they named it right off the bat. They named it Bacon. So the kids had no question as to what the purpose of that pig was when it came time for them to bring it to the fair. Because when they brought it to the fair and they found out how well they placed, Papa Pig, or their bacon pig, did not come back with them. It was sold at the fair. So anyways, so that's Papa Pig. We have a couple of dogs. Yeah, I have Stella. Stella's a farm dog, an RV dog, a beach dog. She is a good all-around dog. I have a massive dog here that is a great protector of the farm. He lets me know when something is in the yard that doesn't belong. We had coyotes and foxes that are nearby, and when they come through the yard at night, he's out there letting us know. I do have some live traps out. They're way trickier than the live traps. So I do also have a gun safe where I keep my guns safe. So in the event that something really bad comes into the yard, I need to take care of it. So out here in the country, it is country living, and that's the way it goes around here. So if you live in a rural area, you know what I'm talking about. So I don't, thankfully, I'm not where there's like bears or anything along that lines, something that's really, or, mountain lions or anything like that. So no, not here in this particular part, thankfully. Thank you for joining in. You've got Mary live. I have my breakfast of champions right here for you. I have strawberries. Would you like a taste? Right there. We've got strawberries. We've got banana nut bread. We've got blueberries. We've got yogurt with granola. And, of course, my coffee. So, today's projects. What's on the slate for today here at Mary's farm? Well, today here at the farm, I don't know if you've seen the latest TikToks. I did lay out yesterday afternoon, and Instagram Reels and YouTube Reels. I did lay out on the deck, the new deck, with handrails. It's got a nice leaning post on it, so when you go out there, you can just really lean against that rail, lay back, relax, kick back. After a long day of working in the back, you've got to get out there and just take a minute and enjoy the scenery. So I did have some of those videos, so if you follow me, you can always go to my page and scroll through all the scroll through all the videos and comment and like anything that your heart desires. So those are out there. I also, let's see, what else? So that's that section is done. The back porch. Now the back is something different. The back is, the porch is already up, but we're putting up a structure with a little roof over it. It's going to match the rest of the property, so it'll be a red roof. It'll be a rustic red tin roof, or aluminum. It's not tin. I don't know the difference between tin and aluminum, but it is an aluminum roof. And so it sounds really pretty when it rains and you can hear it off the roof. So that is going to have a little red roof, a small sitting area, and I'll screen it in. It does get quite buggy here during the summer on the farm. So I don't have, thankfully, no mosquitoes. Well, I shouldn't say, I'm going to knock on wood. Knock on wood. Let's do some knocking. But there's not a lot of mosquitoes here. Florida, that's a different story. There's a lot of mosquitoes down at the Florida property. I don't go outside unless I have sunscreen and bug spray on. So even here, sunscreen is a must. People ask me all the time, what is my regimen? Yes, I put lotion on every day, and I put sunscreen on every day. Multiple times. I apply that lotion multiple times per day to make sure that my skin is protected. Safety first, guys. Safety first. So yes, I do wear this stuff around the farm all day. You've got me here. You'll see me in this outfit throughout most of my reels and TikToks throughout the day. So this is, unless I get really overheated, then I may change into something else or change up. Like I will be working out later on. So when I work out, I don't work out in my overalls. No, it's not comfy to work out in the overalls. You know, for me to be doing jumping jacks in overalls is not as comfortable for me to be doing it in workout clothes. So yes, there's that. So let's see. But anyways, so today, back to what the today's thing is actually putting up the handrails along the either the roof and the handrails, or it's definitely, I think the roof is going on. I have the materials for the roof. I believe I have to go back and buy the handrails. The handrails out front it was a big enough expanse that I was able to just put the top and bottom rails with a cap on it, and then put the pickets in each one of them. This one it's small. It's a small little deck, so I'm probably just going to buy the prefab one that you can just chunk it right in there. A little bit quicker, a little bit easier. But then I will be the rails will be inset into the posts. So where I have my posts up for my roof, instead of having it attach the pickets on the outside, it'll be inset between the posts. Reason for that is that I now have a flat surface for me to screen around. So I will also be buying some screen in bulk. I won't be doing, it's going to be real simple country style. I'm not going to be doing, framing it out and putting the rubber gasket in each one of them. It will just be a wraparound. So yeah, it'll just be wrapped right around. And then I'll just get a screen door. Again, I will frame it out so that I can put a screen door on that back porch. So, and again, it's a small walk-up back porch. I think if you've been following me for a long time, then you might have seen me a couple of years ago. I was smoking some ribs out on the back porch, so and lifting it up, and you could see the smoke and the steam coming right off of those ribs. So that's it. Here on the farm today. I may get into cutting some limbs. We did not get into it yesterday. Ran out of time. I believe we have some weather coming in tomorrow here at the farm. And I actually prefer to burn when it's raining. I know that seems counterproductive, counterintuitive. Yes. But the reason for that is it does soak the area around where I have the fire going. I don't have to worry about anything getting out of control. I can control the flame. So it's important. It's important to keep control. All right. So make sure that you're eating your berries. Nice strawberry. So you can tell me a little bit about your day. What are you doing today here in the neighborhood? Won't you be my neighbor? I am going to have to get a refill on that coffee. It's almost gone. Good to the last drop. This one is pumpkin spice. My next one will be regular. Always start the day off with a little bit of spice. Yes. A little bit of spice, a little bit of berry, and we'll get going on the day. Okay, so time for you guys to chime in. Let me know what you're doing. Now, I do have later on today, if I am able to get back on live, we'll see how the day goes. Hey, from Lowe's, got one of these little kits for a race car. So maybe I'll put it together. I always like to build something. So even if I am not doing something, I'm still going to be doing something. It's hard for me to sit still. I don't watch a lot of TV, so I don't have time for it. I think there's always something to do here on the farm. Yeah, you're working cows today. I occasionally have a cow that comes over from a neighboring farm. I had a pair of cows that were breaking through their fence or found a hole in the neighbor's fence, and the cows were coming over. And I named one of them Bessie, but Bessie was the instigator. She was the one that kept getting the black cow out. So the farmer decided that one of the times Bessie got out one too many times, and he got rid of her. So the only way that I can bait them, I'm not good with the lasso. Again, if you've been following me for a long time, you'll know that I tried to work with a lasso. I still have the lasso. It's hanging up at the back door. I keep it handy in case the cows come back, because the farmer, my neighbor did say, hey, if you can lasso it, just be prepared for them to start going. But I don't have a horse. I have another neighbor that has a horse. They let me borrow the horses whenever I want, if need be. So I usually call that neighbor and say, hey, the cows are back. Can you bring your horse down? But anyways, that said, I like to try and wrangle up the cow for the neighbor. And I don't know if I've posted any of those videos. I think I have posted some videos with the cows off in the distance. Although white one is no more, unfortunately. And I think he's been able to corral the black one. So the black one won't be coming back. But if anybody else finds that hole in the fence, because I think the farmer still has not patched that hole in the fence. However, I just use sweet feed. I have some sweet feed here, and they like to put their head in the bucket and try to eat as much of the sweet feed as they possibly can. So, I have not been to Tennessee. Well, I've been to Nashville. That's the only part of Tennessee that I've been to. I did visit Nashville. I do intend to go back to Tennessee sometime. Somebody asked me about Tennessee. I have, so that's one of the things I do want to do. I did watch the Kentucky Derby yesterday. Did anybody watch the Kentucky Derby? I watched it yesterday. That was a lot of fun. I love to watch those horses race. I do. It's just amazing to me, the strength and raw power that those horses have, and the control that the jockeys have over them is just phenomenal. I'm saddened that they had deaths there of horses earlier in the week, but just it is just a beautiful to watch them watch them race. I picked Mage to come in second. So I did not pick Mage to win. I had Disarm, Mage, and the Sun, something Sun. I can't remember the name, but I think it was a Japanese horse, I believe. It was number 22. And so that was yesterday afternoon. I do love to watch it. So thank you so much for joining in. We've got Mary Live. Lots of fun stuff to do here on the farm today. I heard some of the workers out there kibitzing. Now I don't hear the engines starting yet, so I can continue to chat with you and have my breakfast, my plump berries. Those blueberries just pop in your mouth. Delicious. So I'm gonna have another blueberry. Thanks for all the love, the hearts. I appreciate you, my fans, for liking, following, and joining me on this journey here at the farm. I hope that I give you a slice of life and some enjoyment. And that's what it's all about. As you can tell, I am not overly political. You'll never see me do that. I am not going to be someone that takes or responds to negativity. I try to keep things on the positive side. There's a lot of negativity in life. Let's focus on the positive. So yes, so if you see negative comments, you'll see I don't even go there. So people have a choice always to just keep on scrolling. If they don't like what they see, I'm not for everybody, and I completely understand that. So you be you and I'll be me, because I ain't changing. It is what it is. You got married. So welcome everybody. You've got Mary Live, because why not? Why not? You get also, this is the best way for me to let you know that you've got the real Mary too. There are a lot of fakes out there, so you just have to be careful on all the different platforms that I subscribe to, or that I post on. There's a lot of fakes out there, and now you know this is really me. You've got me. If you there's some things that I just don't do, so I don't ever reach out to anybody. So if you get unsolicited, you get a message from Mary, that's not me. just be forewarned, that's not me. So just be careful. And there's certain platforms that I'm not on. So if you have questions about where to find Mary, go to my bio. All right? Please check out, it'll tell you where to find me and all my legitimate accounts. So that's the best way to get a hold of Mary. All right. Let's see what other fun things are happening here on the farm today. Sorry, I had to have a bite of that strawberry. It was eyeing me. It was saying, eat me, eat me. So, yes, had to have that strawberry. Delicious. So, that's really all that I got for you guys today. Like I said, I will be back on a little bit later for me to do a race car. Let's put together a race car, shall we? I'm hoping to be able to break out the chainsaw a bit today. That I will probably change for. You'll see me in long sleeves and long pants. I will also have on the chainsaw chaps. So if you ever wanted to see me in chainsaw chaps, big hard hat, earmuffs, gloves, sawing through the big wood, you'll get your opportunity as soon as I break out that chainsaw. Because as you can see behind me, those are fallen trees that are out my window. We had a tree service come in and drop the trees. Now I'm left again with the cleanup. So remember, when you make a mess, you got to clean up your mess. There's always, yes, clean it up. Clean it up. Don't leave a mess behind for somebody else to clean up. Clean it up. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. You've got Mary live. Yes, I am live. It is not Memorex. You've got me live. Any questions? And now is your chance to put questions in the comments. Don't put questions in the question section. If you have a question section, don't put it in there. I won't. I know me. I'm not good enough to be able to go through the screens. As it scrolls through, I will try to answer your questions. So, yes. You would like to be my cup of coffee? It's very sweet. I like my coffee light and sweet. So, some people can drink it black. I'm not one of those people. I need lots and lots of cream in my coffee. Thank you so much for joining in. Now, I don't speak other languages. That's another thing. If I took 5 years of Spanish, and I barely know any, and that's including spending 4 months in South America. So I still am very rusty on Spanish. Any other language is almost nil compared to the amount of Spanish that I know, which is un poquito. So. But I'm happy to try and use my Google Translator. So oftentimes I will do that. Thank you so much for joining in and joining me this morning for my morning breakfast. We've had some banana nut bread. I have some plump and juicy strawberries and blueberries and raspberries that just melt in your mouth. Gobble them all up. As well as some yogurt with granola on top. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. I am just trying to go through some of the comments. Oh, thank you for loving my nail colors. Yes, I went with blue. Being that I was going down to Puerto Rico, I went with ocean colors, light blue and dark blue. And the beach, down there, the beach sand is natural. It's all a natural sand. It's not that white powdery sand, but it is a natural, beautiful sand. And the water is crystal blue, getting into that deep aquamarine, and then into a deep blue like that. There on my ring fingers. So into it, but it's a bright navy. It's not a dark. Anyways, even in there. And if you've watched my videos from Puerto Rico, I did do some reels and TikToks that were right there off of my balcony. That was my balcony. That was my office. That was the view that I had for the week that I was down there. And it was absolutely stunning. I slept with the door open so I could hear the waves crashing every night. It was amazing, amazing, amazing. Again, I can't say enough good things. I had a very pleasurable and wonderful experience in Puerto Rico. Definitely will go back, and I suggest it to anybody that is looking for an island to visit. If you have the opportunity, there's so many places now that do direct flights there. Definitely a go-to place. Especially, well, if you want to kick back and relax. Again, I didn't have a bad meal there. That's another thing. Sometimes you go places. I went to Cuba a few years ago, and beautiful, stunning. I couldn't get a good meal to save my life there. It was not a good, culinary-wise, it was not a great place to visit. Whereas Puerto Rico, just everything there was spot on and a terrific meal. Anyways, Thank you. Thank you for joining in. You've got Mary Live. Yes, Mary Live. I'm here for you. I am here for you in your morning. I'm here for you every day. So please join me on this journey here at the farm and wherever I am. Like I said, I took you with me to Puerto Rico. You got to share and see some of the sights that I saw in Puerto Rico. And that's what I try to do. I try to bring you along with me. Enjoy it. Have fun. That's what it's all about. Because we've got enough of our own lives that time to escape. Come to escape and join Mary on the farm, right? So if you don't follow me, there's no harm, no foul. Just hit follow. I'm here for you. And if you have questions as where to find me, just check my bio. It'll tell you where I am and what my legitimate accounts are. All right? So, and if you do follow me, thank you so much. I appreciate you, my fans, for following me and being part of this, being part of my life. And I hope you enjoy the content that I'm putting out. And that's it. You help me make my videos go viral. Even some of the Karens help me make my videos go viral. So I don't give into the negativity. You guys go ahead. I'll just keep scrolling. So that's me in a nutshell. And it's time for me to get another cup of coffee. Would you like a cup of coffee? Want to join me for coffee? So thank you for thinking that I'm amazing and that you are enjoying my content. I really do appreciate that. You can also let me know where you're from and what you're having for breakfast. Because I'm not eating much. I'm talking more than I'm eating. But I have my yogurt, my granola, my coffee, my banana bread, strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. I haven't had many other raspberries, so let's have another raspberry. Again, I love the little raspberries. And it's so juicy and plump. And each one of them kind of pops in your mouth. Melt. There we go. Yummy. Oh, and a blueberry. They're easy. They're finger foods. Whereas the yogurt is a little bit harder to eat. But there it is. Did I get any on the corners? Cucumbers? I love cucumbers. I do love to eat cucumbers too. And I have those little ones now. They're like a snack cucumber. Those are awesome. I do love snack cucumbers. Those are really, after I work out, oftentimes that'll be my snack. It'll be carrots and cucumbers. So here, I'll show you. They've got little ones. So just hang on. I just went off screen for a second, so if you're just joining me, I'm showing you my baby cucumbers. See? They're mini cucumbers. They're mini cucumbers, and they're a lot of fun. They're small, easy to eat. You can bite it all in one in one little bite. See, look, that's only 3.5 to 4 inches long. That's a little cucumber. Let's see if I show it to you. There, it's little. Oh, I don't have my measuring, and they are yummy. I have you know me. I like to have my measuring thing with me all the time. I don't know. I'd have to go off screen again to find the measuring tape. But see, these are yummy, and they slide right down. See, but or you can just bite the tip. So these are yummy, yummy, yummy. So now I had my post-workout snack with my breakfast. That's okay. I like to mix it up. shake it up, mix it up. That's always a good thing. Never the same thing twice. Or two things at the same time. I'm having breakfast and, oh, I guess that's brunch. Is it brunch time? Maybe it is brunch time. Some areas of the world, it probably is brunch time. So having some breakfast and lunch together. So anyways, thank you again for joining me this morning. It is a beautiful day, and I have put off going out and getting work done way too long. So I gotta finish up my nummy breakfast, grab me another cup of coffee, and get out there and get to work. So stay tuned. I will try to bring you highlights of the day, different things that I do throughout the day and night, and give it to you for Reels and TikToks later today. So stay tuned. Remember, I started in this outfit. It stands to reason that I will stay in this outfit for most of the day, unless I do get to the chainsawing. Like I said, the outfit gets changed for chainsawing. I do have to cover up and wear a big hard hat with the earmuffs in it, as well as my chainsaw chops. So, but maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just wear the chainsaw chops, because then the chops would just get covered around here, and they do go all the way down my legs. They're like regular chops, only they're chainsaw chops. They protect you against any accidental slips. They give you coverage where it is needed. So protection, always safety first, guys. Always safety first. Wear the goggles, wear the gloves. Which is pretty funny because most guys don't do it. Most actual workers that you see out there, if you're in your own yard doing that work, most of the guys out there don't do it. So they don't have all that stuff. Yet I get comments all the time about how I'm not following safety protocols. Well, then again, I do believe I am not OSHA safe. I am not safe for work, and I'm not safe for OSHA. So that's just a little side note. Anyways, anywho, so those are my projects for the day. Thank you for joining me, and I do thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Thank you, my kisses and hearts back to you for thanking for following me. If you don't follow me, please do. It's always fun here with Mary. So, and I'm Mary. In case you're wondering who I am, I'm Mary. So, everybody have a great day, and I will chat with you later. All right? Bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. It is time to say